welcome back to Cloud9 Intuitive. My name is Janine, and I am here to do a collective reading for the Scorpio new moon partial solar eclipse, which is taking place on October 25th at 3:48 a.m. Pacific time. Adjust for your time zone wherever you are in the world. Thank y'all so much for being here with me. I really appreciate it. I just want to take a moment to shout out people who have been rocking with me on here and on Instagram and in real life for years. And I just love you guys so much, and like I really just appreciate the support and the encouragement and the love that y'all show me. So, but enough of that mushy stuff. We're here to talk about the new moon. Um, but if I resonate with you as a reader, please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also join the community on Patreon. I love my Patreon supporters as well. Again, some of y'all have been with me over there for years, and man, I couldn't be more grateful. So let's dive in to talk a little bit about this energy. The Scorpio new moon, it is a partial solar eclipse. We are in the thick of eclipse season. Scorpio energy is really about transformation and sort of the exploration of the shadow and the subconscious. And like the greater mysteries, is what I'll say. And with this eclipse, depending on where it's happening in your personal chart, it is going to bring in a lot of transformation, a lot of substantive changes in people's lives, and what's being activated here are karmic lessons, but also karmic rewards and gifts. As Saturn is just now stationing direct as I'm like recording this. It's just yesterday Saturn stationed direct. This is a powerful, powerful time. And so one of the things that, I've been really focused on is just allowing the energy to move through. It's almost like you don't fight a storm. You just sort of like allow it to pass through. It's going to do what it's going to do, and then you can sort of see where you're at when everything sort of lands where it will. Big changes are afoot. Let them happen, allow them, embrace them, and let's lean into this reading just a little bit. I am going to do an extended for this over on Patreon, so if you're interested in that, join us over there. But let's hop in and see what messages want to come through for the collective for the new moon in Scorpio. Eclipse season, y'all. I mean, I'm excited. I love the lessons, and I just am so grateful for the rewards. And I think, sometimes those rewards are not what we expect or not what we wanted, but they are exactly what you need. Same with the lessons. And so I just like really enjoy this time of like, situations alchemizing in sometimes unexpected ways. So let's see here. Messages for the collective. Hang on. What's going on? Air Guardian. Hang on, I'll show you these in a second. I'm using the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. Okay, let's see. Air Guardian. Shift your perception, right? there's something here about, it's not even just like your perception is being shifted here. It's almost like it's inevitable that your perception shift. Possibly because, like, for some of you, you've, like, you know, gotten new wings, you've learned something new, you've entered into you've entered into a new field, or you've unlocked a new gift or a new talent or something like that. And so, like, in order to fly, you have to shift your perception of what you are able to do, because now you have access to some sort of new some sort of new gift. That's how it's coming through. It's coming through as a new gift. And then you have sage. Be devoted and committed. You have to devote and commit yourselves to your gift, to your talent, to whatever is being opened up for you. It's like commit to it. Stick with it. And, like, for some of you, you definitely need to be writing things down, like physically writing things down more. And that's going to be the thing that helps you to really, like, commit to your vision. Because it feels like whatever's being opened up for you, whatever's being, whatever you are being given access to, it's like exciting. It's like, yes, this is some sort of, like, leveling up. And so you want to be able to take advantage of it. And so you have to approach the situation with a level of, like, it's maturity, but it's also, like, care and thoughtfulness, and preparation and organization for someone out there. And then it has stag, trust and thrive. It is about maturity. It is about, like, fully stepping into a new phase in life, or you know what I mean? Like for example, if you got a new job, this is very lucid. You got a new job, and, like, it's a little bit, like, fancier than your last job, or your role requires a little bit more in this new position. Or similarly, if you, like, are stepping out into entrepreneurship, and it requires a different skill set that you have access to, or a different mindset that you now have access to. But it's like, are you ready to step into it fully and trust that you are going to thrive in the new situation? Trust yourself to be able to take care of yourself. Trust yourself to have grown enough to be able to be present and be full in whatever situation you find yourself in. Then you have the animal guardian here. Trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. You're being, like, this is like, you are being guided here. Some of you, there might be some sort of, like, mentor or something that's providing you with some advice. But others of you, this is really just your intuition and your spirit team, your divine, your connection with source. Like, you are ready, it feels like, for this new beginning. It's like, it's almost like, again, with the wings, like, right, you've been given these wings prepared. Yeah. It's like you understand that, like, you're going to be a little bit wobbly legged maybe to start out, but that does not mean that you should not start. It doesn't mean that you should not start. Okay, wow, I've been talking for a long time. Let's go ahead and lean in with some tarot. There's a lot of moving on here. A lot of moving on and moving up. You have the Six of Swords. I'll show you. You have the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups here. Wow. There's resistance to the movement with this Five of Wands. Like, it's almost like, yeah, it's like, not like, it's almost like so trapped, or not trapped, but like focused on the thing that you're leaving behind, the thing that you have to fly away from, right? So focused on that, or like so focused on how uncomfortable you might feel when you actually do take off for flight, right? It's creating like a little, it's creating a fear. It's exacerbating a fear, because of the focus. And really, like, it's like, you gotta go. It's time to go. It's time to fly. It's time to take off. Like, you know what you need to do in order to prepare to do it. But there's like this resistance. It could be outside resistance that's coming in, but I don't know that that's true. It's almost like, but the thing that you're really resisting, honestly, the thing that the fear is getting in between is Ten of Pentacles. It's abundance. It's long-term growth. It's, it's building a legacy. It's, looking back and seeing what you built and being like, wow, I'm so glad that I made the choice to flap my wings in that moment so long ago, or whenever ago, because really, and it feels like there is a it feels like there's an avenue toward some sort of like, it could be a material windfall, because that's how they're giving it to me. It could be like a material windfall, or just like access to a new level of wealth, whatever that means for you, right? Not necessarily just money, wealth and abundance, and whatever it is that you have been like feeling like you wanted to create an abundance of in your life, right? There's like, that's coming in here with like, once you get out of the fear space, right? Get out of the fear space, either the fear of what happens with what you leave behind, or the fear of what it looks like to sort of like find your way in this new flight path. The Justice card in reverse. It's like a something's being made right, but it feels like it feels like it's being made right for you. It's being made right for you. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, all this, there's a lot of fear and there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety. And like, I wish you could see it how I'm seeing it, because the thing that is like, you think that you're afraid of like one thing, be afraid of what you're missing out on if you don't take the chance. You know what I mean? If you're going to be afraid of anything, be afraid of missing out on something that you don't take a chance on. You know what I'm saying? Because look at the like anxiety here. Some of you might have some headaches, some stress headaches. I'm getting like stress headaches. it's like you don't have to rush, right? You can certainly take your time, but you shouldn't let fear, um, and the fear of not knowing, get in the way of you following your intuition and trusting that if you start flapping your wings, that you're going to fly, that you're going to thrive here, that there will in fact be return on investment, that there will in fact be a return on investment. Some of you are wondering when and where the work is coming from. It's coming, but it's requiring you, like, you can't, you're not going to be able to, you can't fool God, right? God knows, like, if there is a fear, if there is doubt, if there is like any level of like, this won't work, then it's going to create it's going to create a blockage, right? Because you're not going to be sort of moving with confidence. You have to move with confidence. That's part of the game. You have to move with confidence, with surety. Mm-hmm. It's almost like this wariness, like cautiousness about how you're going to go, because there's like I would say a little bit of a lack of trust here. I mean, it's been a long road. It's certainly been a long road, and like you've been disappointed and hurt a lot along the way. For some of you out there, like it's been like there's just been so much disappointment that it's like, for somebody, it's like somebody's feeling like the devil they know is better than the devil they don't, right? But for for others, it's like a weariness. There's a weariness here. Like, if it doesn't work one more time, then what? But trust, bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, it's going to work. A blessing is about to be bestowed. But you got to love yourself to know you deserve it, number one. And then start to flap those trust trust what you've been given. Like, in Zelda, when you go along the path, I haven't played Zelda in years, and I don't know why they're giving it to maybe when somebody out there loves Zelda. I don't know. But you going along the path and you like get little, you collect things, arrows and whatever. You collected some wings, and it's like going through the whole game and you could fly, but you staying on the ground. Like, why aren't you flapping your wings? Fear of the flight path. The King of Wands. It's time to go. It's time to take action. It's time to step into power in your life. Let go of the old. Release it. It's begging to be released. It's begging to be released. And it's almost like the situations are like, you're at a point where situations are becoming uncomfortable. We talk about that, but like, you're being made uncomfortable. And so uncomfortable that even though you don't know, you're gonna move forward anyway, because it's like you either can't stop thinking about doing something, or like that call does not stop calling until you answer it. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, let's go. Let's go ahead and get a oracle card to wrap this up. Ooh, y'all. And then we'll take it over to Patreon for the extended, because I like this message. I might do something different with the extended over there this time. We'll see. So let's see what deck I want to use. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the Shaman's Dream here. Can I have one oracle card to wrap this message up for the collective? For the Scorpio new moon, partial solar eclipse. Eye of the needle, intentionality. Right? We talked about it. Make sure you're drafting it. You're writing it down. How are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? Like once you what do you want to find along the flight path? What do you want to experience along the new flight path? It's time to start, like, because once you start flapping your wings and you're going, you want to have, like, you want to just be organized. You want to be ready, right? Because that's, you've achieved a level of growth, right? That tells you that preparedness is gonna help you win. Commitment to the vision, like preparedness is commitment to the vision. And when you're committed to the vision and you're answering the call, right, by flapping your wings and getting onto the flight path, you're gonna win. Let's read this from the book, Intentionality. You're being spiritually guided here. You're being like almost like lifted up. You're being given wings, right? You're being lifted up. There's the wind beneath your wings. Weird references this time, y'all. I don't know who that's for. So if you got this far, I guess, like, give me any winged creature. If you got this far in the reading, give me any winged creature. Drop that emoji. Okay. Eye of the needle. If you look through the eye of the needle, what do you see? Summon the experience of being so singularly focused on the task ahead that it becomes natural to remove everything that is superfluous, every distraction, every non-essential, so you succeed. What is in this case the definition of success? In order for the threading of the needle to happen, everything not in alignment with your goal needs to go. This is the only way you'll get what you need. Shrewd discernment, the willingness to winnow down the needle thread connection to its essence. The eye of the needle looks so tiny, but your intention threads through it. A vast opportunity is presented on the other side. The needle can mend, can sew things together to make something meaningful and new. You're experiencing success right now. Stay true to your desires, to the work you need to accomplish, so you are laser focused on the experience of creating and manifesting. The outcome is assured by divine forces. The outcome is assured. I already told you, you got the wind beneath your wings. You're headed right to the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? All right, y'all. That has been the collective reading for the Scorpio new moon, partial solar eclipse. I really hope that it resonated with somebody out there. If you are coming over to Patreon, let's go. Otherwise, y'all, please know that I am sending you so much love, so much peace, so many blessings, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.